And
let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Into the building for the first time after the shooting. It was crippling, but it had to be preserved.
In response to the Pulse nightclub shooting that affected the LGBTQ community, Barbara Poma, owner of Pulse, founded the One Pulse Foundation to honor Pulse victims and survivors.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
Join the fight for LGBTQ acceptance. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
I grew up hearing that women are bad with money. But like many of you, I spent years paying bills, managing checking accounts, and taking care of my family. So turns out women are pretty good with money after all. And now I'm taking control of my financial future by saving for retirement. It's never too late to start, and there's a great website to help you. Check out WeSaySaveIt.org and jumpstart your retirement savings on your budget and your timeline. That's WeSaySaveIt.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
This is the Deep End with Nebraska diver Reagan Hinzig and Nebraska swimmer Madison Ronquillo on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome into the Deep End. I am Harrison Arns running the board here. We got Madison Ronquillo and Reagan Hinzig here with us. Got a couple surprises as Madison's getting set up here. She brought in a very interesting helmet, hat, whatever you want to call it, a Halloween decoration. If you can see that on the stream, it is a carved pumpkin. But not only that, it's a wearable carved pumpkin.
Wearable.
I've never seen that. That's awesome. You wear that at all yet?
Last night I did.
You did?
Yeah. It's pretty great.
It was pretty great.
Yeah. I had one of the freshmen helped me. She took out all the seeds and the guts, and then I carved it.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And now we got a bunch of pumpkin seeds.
We
to
do.
roast.
Yeah. I'll roast them today.
Yes.
I'll bring them over.
Do we know what seasoning we're going to do yet? Salt?
Probably just salt, because that is all I own.
Okay.
Wait, what do you do with the pumpkin seeds?
You roast them?
I don't know if I've ever done that.
What?
You roast the pumpkin seeds?
Yeah, you put them in the oven.
You
with
just
some
eat
oil.
them like chips or what?
Yeah, like seeds.
Huh.
Yeah, but
I've
you
never
don't
done
have to break the shell or anything. You just eat the whole thing.
I'll have
They're
to try
really
that.
good.
Yeah, I've never even heard that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm just learning that, but
Yeah, I will bring you some next week then.
yeah, I'll eat it. I'll try it. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Perfect. Reagan,
What's up?
high and low.
Oh, man. Okay. Low, I have a cold again, and I walked into my lesson on Friday, and she goes, Reagan, I mean this I say this in the nicest way possible, but you sound and look horrible. Go to bed. And I was like, okay. And so I went to bed.
She sent you home?
Yeah, she sent me home.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
High was probably Boo at the Zoo and seeing all the little kids. That was cute. I hate clowns, and there are a couple clowns, but other than that, it was really good.
Was that Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Okay, I saw all the little kiddos out there. I remember you guys saying that. I was like, oh, is that Boo at the Zoo going on?
Yeah.
So what would that all consist of? I saw all the kids showing up, walking in there. with their outfits, which is always cute. Seeing all the kids what they're dressed up as. So they just go around the zoo and just hang out and eat candy, or what?
Yeah, there was they had a bunch of different pop-up tents stationed, and then they just outlined a path that you walked through. So then the kids would walk under the tent, and you give them candy.
That'd be the best way. If I was a parent, that's what I'd want to do.
Oh yeah.
If I had a real young kid, and I'd be like, let's go
Yeah.
easy this first time on your first trick-or-treating outing.
Yeah. Well, we're towards the very beginning of the thing. Wow, my chair is creaky today. We're towards the very beginning of the line, so we're station 3. But and we're at the bottom of a hill, and some of the times you'd hear, "It's Husker athletes! Oh my goodness!" And they ran down and they're like, "Trick or treat!" And you're like, "Happy Halloween!" And they're like, "Thank you."
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so cute.
How long was that?
Mine was an hour 15.
Yeah, so was mine. I went on Thursday instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there was shifts, but there was. I forget how tiny kids are, just because I'm around people my age constantly. There's no kids whatsoever, and so it always amazes me how tiny they are every time. On Tuesday, I went into School is Cool, and you go into an elementary school and you just basically talk about oh yeah, stay in school, kids. It's good for you, and the water fountains were like up to my hips, and then the chairs were
Oh my goodness.
so tiny.
When you go back to your elementary, start over. For high school graduation, did you go through did you do like a graduation walk like through your elementary school and your middle school and stuff?
No.
Oh, well, we did that, and like you just walk around in your cap and gown through like your
Uh-huh.
elementary school, and like all the elementary kids would be like, "Congratulations!"
That's so cute.
Yeah, and we like walked through, and I had to go to the bathroom while we were at my elementary school, and I was like, I feel like I was squatting on the ground because the toilets were so short.
Yeah, that's always weird. I had to do that once, and you walk into like an elementary school bathroom, and then you look at the urinal, and it's like I'm gonna have to get on my knees. For this.
Yeah. Rock, high and low.
High and low. My high would probably have to be. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like I did so many things this week. Definitely Boo at the Zoo.
Yeah.
And then the other one would have to be Rocaberry Farm, going there with the recruits.
Nope.
I was thoroughly impressed with the haunted mansion stuff that they had walking through. It was pretty good, pretty legit. And then my low would just have to be practice. I don't know. It was hard. It was
Yeah.
hard practice.
Yeah.
But we got through it. So yeah.
You should tell the story about what happened at the Rocaberry Farm.
Okay, so it was we had gone through all the ones that we were going through, but right by the exit there was like a mini clown fun house.
Nope. Clowns are like not my biggest fear, but like I don't know. I don't like clowns.
I'm the same way. I can like a guy with a chainsaw chasing me is a lot less scary than just a clown with a balloon chasing me.
Yeah.
Like clowns just.
Well, then last year me and Ronk went to a haunted house and there was a clown with a chainsaw.
Okay, yeah, that's the best. That's overboard.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay, so it was a clown fun house. I walk in. It was me, Caitlin, and Kelsey. So we walk in, and in the very beginning, it turned into like this mirror maze, and so I get super disoriented. I have no idea where I am, and there's like a clown that popped around the corner, and it scared me, scared Kelsey, and then he disappeared. And I was like, I don't know where he went. So we kept
That's
walking,
the worst.
and then he popped up again, and this time it was worse. And me and Kelsey kind of freaked out. And we tried running a couple steps, but then he disappeared, and then he popped up a third time, but this time he walked through a door, and I was like, what? So me and Kelsey got, or at least I did, I got so freaked out so quickly that without even thinking, I ran straight past him out the door that he came from, not realizing that it was actually the emergency exit door and also the same door that we had entered in through. So by the time I ran out of the house and I was outside, I turn around and Kelsey and Caitlin are just completely gone. They didn't follow me. And I'm right back where I started.
So did you have to march back through by yourself?
No, I just stopped and I went I found the exit on the other side of the house waiting for them to finish. But yeah, I felt so stupid. And even then, they said that after I ran through, even the clown was confused. Like, why did she run that way? Just straight out the exit. But that was like fight or flight instinct. like no thinking, just run.
So you're a flight now. You know. If
Yeah,
it
now
comes
I'm
down
like,
to it.
I am not gonna fight it. Yep.
I just can't get over the pumpkin and the screen.
Yeah, you should slide that a little to my left, and we get perfectly in the shot. My left.
A little too
Perfect.
much.
Well,
There-
otherwise it's covering your face.
Oh.
It's
That's
good
good.
right there.
That's good.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You watch the stream. It's we got it on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. There we go. Wow,
Yeah.
I was blanking on it.
And Discord.
And Discord, yeah, Discord as well. It's on all of those. But if you can see, it's a homemade helmet jack-o'-lantern. I've never seen the helmet jack-o'-lantern.
What are the chances the football team does an intro video with like their helmets but they're pumpkins?
That'd be really funny.
Did you see Texas A&M, their Halloween march?
No.
No.
It was bizarre. Like people were just like with torches. It looked like oh man, what do you call those when you got like a bunch of villagers with torches just
Like,
marching down?
Protest.
A riot?
Right?
Yeah, we'll call it a riot, something
Like
that.
the beginning of Shrek when they're going to hunt him and they walk around with the torches
It's
and
literally what it
pitchforks.
looked like. And some of
Okay.
them were wearing jack-o'-lantern helmets.
Oh,
And then some of them their faces were just painted white and black. It was crazy.
that is quite the production.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. That's Texas A&M though. They would just do wild stuff.
That's where my dad went to school, so I know all about it.
Mm.
The midnight yells. I don't even know how they do that. I don't stay
Wait.
up until midnight.
Midnight yells.
Yeah, the day before game day, they do like their cheerleaders
Uh-huh.
are like they do yells. I don't remember what they're called. I can't remember. But they do like a midnight yell. So like they're like their cheerleaders like instruct them on what yells they're doing, and so they do it at midnight the day before game.
So they're like screaming.
Yeah, basically.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
They have a lot of traditions there.
Lynch mob. Someone got it for the text line. Downtown Scott. Thank you, downtown. A lynch mob. That's what I was referring to. The midnight yell. The night before every home game, Aggies hold a midnight yell at Kyle Field. It is regularly attended by more than 25,000 people. Midnight yell is also held for every away game, usually at a location in or near the city where Texas A&M will play their opponent. So that they load it up too. So
Yeah.
they go to the field and they get about 25,000 people
Yeah.
in there. That's kind of cool, actually. If
Oh.
Nebraska had something like that, I'd go to Memorial at
Oh,
night
yeah.
and just like go hang out and get crazy.
Yeah. But then if only I wouldn't do it if it's an 11 a.m. game. Not gonna lie.
It'd have to be like a night game the next day.
I wouldn't mind like the 2:30 game, but if
Mm-hmm.
it's an 11 o'clock game, you will not catch me at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, 2:30 is that prime time slot too, which I think we're out on that one for
Yeah.
the rest of the season.
Yeah. Harrison, high and low.
Honestly, my low is the same thing. Allergies have been just kicking me like for 2 weeks. I'm pretty much fully cleared out, but it's like, when you first get it and you just feel your nose run that first day and you're like, oh no, it's here.
Yeah.
It's arrived. And like
Yep.
you just screwed. You go to the store, you get the lotion tissues, it's going to be a while. So finally over that. Monday Night Football, the Bears whomped the Patriots. And it was incredible. I've never seen the Bears offense like score points like that. It's like
Oh.
amazing. I was like, oh my God. So my bar for the team is still pretty low. I don't think they're a great team, but I'll take a win. Far and few in between. It's fun watching a team that, underperforms every year actually do something that surprises you and win a game.
A win is a win.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
win is a win.
Did you guys go to the game yesterday?
Yeah.
How was it? The weather was beautiful. I mean, the game obviously wasn't the result we wanted, but
The weather was great.
yeah.
Yeah. It was nice. It was a lot more chill. Like people weren't like crazy.
Yeah. The student athlete session we really liked sitting down yesterday, and it was great.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind those games. Like when it's like, hey, we don't have to stand the whole time.
Well, we sat down after the first kickoff. We were like, all right,
You said cool.
we can sit. When something interesting happens, we'll stand up.
Mhm. The parachute guys, that was cool.
Oh,
That was cool.
Did you see the aerial footage? They put it on Twitter of what it looks like dropping in.
yes.
Oh, that was
Yes.
awesome.
That was cool. That was a nice little surprise. Because like during the Star Spangled Banner, I
We
was
were like, where's the flyover?
where's the planes? And they're like, oh no, instead a parachute.
A bunch of parachutes.
Yeah, multiple parachutes.
Oh, there was more than one.
Yeah, there was like 5.
Oh, that's cool.
Like one was carrying the Nebraska flag, and then another one was carrying like Army and Navy, and then an Air Force,
And Marines.
a Marines, and then the American flag.
That'd be so cool. You'd be so jacked up if you were the guy dropping in a Memorial Stadium.
Well, one of the guys was coming in hot. He was like falling, and the guy like that was announcing was like, and here he is coming in hot, and then he just like pulled up on the parachute and just like stopped and just like walked on the field.
Yeah,
and
they
we were
always
like,
look like they're coming in hot, and then they have that one extra string to pull.
yeah,
But
it's
no,
crazy.
I saw the video. I saw the guy landed. He immediately just started throwing the bones. He was jacked up.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Other than that, what else was kind of your game day experience yesterday? What else do you guys all do? You guys dress up at all? I mean, you said you wore the jack-o'-lantern. What were we going with the jack-o'-lantern helmet?
Wait, say that again. Where?
What were you going with
Oh.
the jack-o'-lantern helmet? You had that helmet, or were you just wearing black out for everything else?
Oh no, I didn't go out with it. I carved it, and then I walked around the living room with it. I said, "Ha, guys, look it!" And then I went to bed at 9:30. So I didn't get to go out with it. So then I figured Reagan told me to bring it here.
Yeah, I said to walk in with it on.
Yeah, but then there were other people here that we didn't know. And I didn't want to distract.
Their first impression is just you with the jack-o'-lantern on.
A pumpkin on my head.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What about you? Did you dress up at all?
No, I hit the hay earlier than she did.
Oh, so you guys both called it pretty early.
We were exhausted.
Yeah.
She was falling asleep on a bean bag, and I was in the kitchen, just like my head. You know that time when your head and your eyelids feel like 20 pounds each.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So yeah, we turned in pretty early.
Mhm. We had recruits in over the weekend, and so we did like a little team hangout at the houses, and we were watching
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. I have never seen anything so bloody before.
I refused to watch it, so that's why I was in the kitchen. I hate scary movies.
I'm honestly not good with gore. Like I hate gore. Like the Saw series, I can't watch those. Like that's just disturbing. Like I like horror, like thrillers, but I don't. If you're just trying to gross me out, like I can do that myself. I can go Google Images and search something up if I want to gross myself out. It's like I'm not a fan of those movies that the whole point is just to gross you out with gore.
Yeah.
But I mean that's just my some people love those.
But with the zoo, what was your favorite costume?
Oh. There was one girl dressed up as Max from Stranger Things, and she had like a Walkman playing
Nice.
running up that hill
That's cool.
on repeat. And at first I was like, well, where's that music coming from? And then I got it. And then so yeah. I thought that one was pretty clever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So smart. My favorite, okay, this wasn't my favorite, but there's this guy walking down the hill, and Sarah goes, "Who is that?" And it's a guy, it's a pickle with a wig on, and I was like, "It's Pickle Rick." And he was like, "Yes, she got it." And he was just like so enthused that I actually understood what his costume was, and I was like, I feel like a lot of people would get that. but
Yeah. Was Morty with him?
No. There was a guy that was with him, and he was like, "Can you guess what I am?" And he was a Twinkie with an axe. And I was like, "A Twinkie?" And he's like, "Obviously the terrible Twinkie." And I was like, "What?"
Where is that from?
I don't know.
Oh.
But my favorite was very early on. It was like the third person I saw,
Mhm.
but he was a blow up traffic cone. It was so random.
Just a traffic cone.
We were like, "All right." And he was like, "Happy Halloween." Thank you.
There was one guy that came in as a inflatable Christmas tree.
Oh, I saw a lot of inflatable dinosaurs.
Yes, there were a couple of those.
There was an Among Us too.
I saw that.
Mm.
I saw there was a dude walking with Among Us, and then this girl just like hit him in the face. It was,
What?
It was so random. I was there with my girlfriend, and I was like, "Did you just punch him in the face for no reason?" And then the guy like took off his mask, and he was like looking around. And he was like, "What the hell is that?" Best one I saw yesterday, though. You guys seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
You know,
Run, Forrest, run.
literally a guy doing the Forrest Gump run. And we're downtown. He just like sprints past everyone doing the Forrest Gump run. And I'm like, oh, there goes Forrest Gump.
Nice.
That's a good one.
My friends went dressed up last night, but they went as a group, but it wasn't like a group costume. So
Mhm.
like they sent in the group chat, they were like Queen. And so like my friend was like the Queen of Hearts, and then somebody else was like the Queen of England, and then somebody else was like Dairy Queen, and then somebody else was a drag queen, and then somebody else was Freddie Mercury. Like,
Oh yeah,
I thought it was a cool concept.
that's genius.
Yeah.
That is pretty clever.
What has been your favorite costume, like that you have done?
Well, here's a fun fact about me. Growing up, we never dressed up.
What?
We never celebrated Halloween. Yeah, like I wasn't allowed to go trick or treating.
No free candy?
No. Well, okay. Well, instead, we went to church and they would do like a candy toss. So it'd be like, oh, you can't go trick or treating, but you can go to church and get candy from there. And so I didn't think it was weird because like all my cousins and like all my aunts and uncles, like we all did it together.
Yeah.
And like growing up, like those were the people I hung out with. Like I didn't have like friends who were like, oh, like trick or treating with us.
I thought you were just gonna stop.
No.
Oh, I just
No.
didn't have friends. I was like, oh.
No,
Sorry
I was just
to bring
around
it
my
up.
cousins more. And so yeah, so I never dressed up. I don't have any of those pictures. Yeah. Sorry. What was your favorite costume that you dressed up as?
I dressed up as Dora for 3 years in a row. And
3 years?
3 years in a row. And I already had a Dora haircut, but my mom decided to spray paint a mop black and put that on my head and cut it like a Dora haircut.
Did it stay on?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
But my favorite of Molly's is I showed you yesterday. She was a
Mhm.
green bean. And then Hallie was a s'more.
S'more.
Like, yeah. What was your favorite dressing up?
I was pretty lazy every time with the dress ups. I'm trying to think. My best one, Luigi. I was Luigi one year. That worked perfectly because I'm just a tall, lanky guy.
I heard Louis G, and I was like, who?
Luigi?
No,
I heard Louis G.
Oh, Luigi.
I was like,
That's-
who is
That's what
that?
I thought too.
Yeah, no, Luigi. And then I thought I had someone that was Mario with me, but I can't remember who.
Okay.
I was pretty young, but that worked out for me because like I grew, like 6th grade, I pretty much got to where I'm not 6'2", but I was up there like pretty tall, and then I just plateaued. So I was young, then I was tall, and then I plateaued there, but it worked out. That was probably the best one. Otherwise, yeah, I've never been super big into dressing up. Not because I think it's lame, just because just apathetic towards it. I don't know. When you like, if you're not going to like parties and stuff, then I don't know. You're not gonna go out trick or treating and dress up as as an older person. So
Yeah.
probably that one.
Okay. Nice.
What else you guys got for plans for the? Are you guys doing anything tonight or tomorrow for Halloween?
I'm going to watch Rocky Horror.
Rocky, is that a screenplay?
It's a yeah, but I'm going to watch like a live version of it in
Okay.
Havelock. But it's at like 10 p.m., so I might fall asleep.
How old is that original movie?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because what was first, the musical or the movie?
I'm pretty sure the musical. The movie is a musical.
Right, but like doing it like as a play or a movie? Like what was first?
I would guess a theater staged play first. I feel like that's how most of those start.
Yeah.
The movie's from 1975.
We'll have
I
to figure
don't
that one out over the
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Especially getting to our first break here, as a matter of fact. So, real quick, this is the Deep End. I'm Harrison Arns running the board. We got hosts here, Reagan Hinsey and Madison Ronquillo. We will be back right after this break.
Hey, buying a used vehicle sucks, and the biggest problem is who can you trust? Hey, this is Carl from Price Right Auto out here at West O Street in Lincoln. Here's what customers have told us they want from us. They want transparent pricing with no games. We have all of our pricing on our website, plus a Carfax report. We don't want to buy a lemon. We include a 3-month warranty on all of our vehicles. We don't want to play games. Just make it simple. We saw that with non-commissioned salespeople. Can you trust us? Just check out our Google reviews. Again, this is Carl from Price Right Auto in West O. Check us out at pricerightauto.com.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it twice a day.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it in the morning and before dinner.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it, and share it with my doctor. Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that I know my blood pressure numbers, I talked with my doctor. We're getting those numbers down.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association. In partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Serve Nebraska thanks all the nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping to honor their dedication. The Lifetime Achievement Award is the most prestigious award in the state given for volunteerism. Serve Nebraska is proud to award this year's Lifetime Achievement Award to Henry Potter of Willow Island. He's being honored for founding L2 for Kids. L2 for Kids is entirely volunteer run and works towards boosting children's self-esteem by providing new clothes and shoes for their first day of school. In 2021, they purchased new clothes for 967 Central Nebraska students. Congratulations to all the 2022 Step Forward Award honorees. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station. A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Those honored this year for the impact they've made on their communities are David Hogsett of Lamar, Ray Lynn Trevere of Norfolk, Rhonda McClellan of Lincoln, Zoe Ballard of Lincoln, North Platte Buffalo Bill Kiwanis in North Platte, Fusion Medical Staffing in Omaha, Balsaman Enterprises in Grand Island, Chris Peterson of Lincoln, Dodge County Amateur Radio Emergency Services in Fremont, and Henry Potter of Willow Island. Serve Nebraska thanks all nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping us celebrate volunteerism. To learn more about the Step Forward Awards and this year's honorees, visit serve.nebraska.gov. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Back to the deep end with Reagan and Madison on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the deep end. I am Harrison Arns here with Reagan Hinsey and Madison Ronquillo. We still got the Jack-O-Lantern helmet on stream, so you can catch us on any of the streaming platforms. We got YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. You can catch us on there if you want to put a face to the voice. We're also taking questions. Hit up the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685, or you can always call in at the Honda of Lincoln hotline as well. Same number, 402-464-5685. So we did have one comment from Caitlin asking about Thanksgiving decorations, ? I can only imagine, is she asking if you guys put up Thanksgiving decorations or you just skip that?
We don't really put up Thanksgiving decorations.
No.
We don't even have a Christmas tree anymore.
Wait, I thought, what's in the garage? The giant green bag.
Oh, yeah, that's Nicole's old Christmas tree.
Who's Nicole?
Our old trainer.
Oh, wait, why do we have that in our garage?
Because she was like, do you guys want a Christmas tree? And we were like, yeah. And so I went and got it.
That's a good move. You know how expensive those are? I did not realize it's like $300 for a plastic tree. It's crazy.
Did you ever get a real one? Or do you ever?
Yeah, my family, we used to get the real ones all the time. I do like the real ones though, if you have the space for it, because you get that pine smell,
Mhm.
just like natural. But it is annoying. You got to remember to water it every day. But I like
Yeah.
the real ones more if you have space.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the real ones?
No. My parents were allergic.
Oh.
To pine trees?
Just to like they would get all stopped up just with a real tree in the house
Huh.
because of allergies.
Mm.
Makes sense why you got allergies then, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Okay. Well, oh wait, that's actually good to know. Now we have something to decorate.
Yeah.
A tree.
I forgot we had that because we had the white one last year.
Yeah, I remember that. That was blindingly bright.
I liked it though.
Yeah, good job. Okay, so that means we also have to start going to Goodwill soon and seeing what ornaments they have.
Yes.
Or even like the dollar store too.
Yes.
When can we put up the Christmas tree?
After Thanksgiving.
Could I put it up right before we leave for Thanksgiving break so that when we get back, it's ready?
What if I put it up while you're gone for Thanksgiving break? Because I'm not going home.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
I have stockings. I have stockings too with all of our initials on it.
Okay.
Real quick, I want
Yay.
to backtrack here. Dave from the text line. The text line's been helping us out today, so I always appreciate that. 402-464-5685. He says the Rocky Horror Picture Show is definitely a cult classic. Big time actors played in it, like Susan Sarandon. Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Tim Curry, and you might know the name Meatloaf. He has a couple of the most iconic songs in rock and roll music history. So there you go. Some info about the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's cool. Where are you watching this?
In Havelock.
Like in the little theater?
Yeah, right by Engine House.
Oh. Wait, that'll be fun. What time is that at?
10 p.m.
How much are the tickets?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I will let you know.
Okay. Let me know. But it is also at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
We're going to have to rally for that.
Yeah. Are you dressing up for school tomorrow?
No. Actually, one of my classes got canceled, so I'm still debating whether or not to even go to my second one.
Oh. We get
Oh.
prizes if we dress up in the School of Music
What?
tomorrow.
Wait, what are you going as?
Nacho Libre.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Okay, so describe. What does that look like?
I have blue leggings and we have red spandex
Mm-hmm.
and my red Converse
Mm.
and like a nude colored top. And then I have a red cape. Perfect.
Doesn't he wear a mask too, though?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I will not be wearing a mask
Ah.
because I will be, when I have to go to French that is not in the School of Music, I will be in a black hoodie and blue leggings.
You should crimp your hair again so like it matches like his crazy hair.
I thought about it.
It looked really good yesterday. I think you should do it again.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, I think I was on FaceTime with my friend and she was still at the School of Music on Friday
Mhm.
and she was sitting with my teacher for my 8:30 class and she was like, "Would you guys be mad if I canceled class on Monday?" And we were like, "Nope. Not at all. Go ahead and cancel it. Thank you.
Do it.
She
Do it.
wanted to cancel it, otherwise she wouldn't ask you guys.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna ask these guys and give a extra out here. Like, who's gonna be like, no, we would rather come to class.
Who would want to go to an 8:30 on a Monday
No one. On Halloween.
on Halloween? Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are very calm today.
We're very tired.
I can tell.
It's a very chill day.
It is a very chill day.
Chill day. I think the weather also doesn't help either. That like the leaves are changing.
I love
It's
this weather
cloudy.
though.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it is a chill weather though. Like
Mhm.
this morning, like I don't mean I love my job, but I was like, "Oh, it'd be really nice just to sit here and have a cup of coffee and just watch the sun come up. But
yeah.
Dude, my heated blanket makes it 10 times harder for me to get out of bed.
Ooh.
Because I love my room like freezing. And then under my blanket's like really, really warm. And so
Mhm.
when I wake up, I'm like, I really don't want to get out from under this blanket.
Yeah.
is it weighted?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just heated.
Those are the killers for me. If I'm in a weighted blanket, I will not move.
I've
Fall asleep
never-
instantly.
I've never tried a weighted blanket.
Oh, you're missing out.
I haven't either.
Put that in front of the fireplace and just lay down, and you'll be out in like 2 minutes.
Ooh, I have a teammate, JoJo, who can't sleep without a weighted blanket, so she'll throw that thing in her carry-on, extra 25 pounds.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, like when we went to Hawaii, her carry-on bag was 30 pounds because of that weighted blanket.
Jeez, JoJo.
Yep.
And her sound machine.
And her sound machine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have a comfy.
I do have a comfy.
Have you gotten that out yet?
I've worn it. When did I wear it? I wore it to something, but I don't remember what. I think it might have been like a concert or something that I had to go to.
Oh, like you wore it out?
I wore it out. I do not care. There was one time.
I just meant like around the house.
No. There was one time. Do you remember? It might have been the first year you were here. That big snowstorm we had that canceled first day of classes, winter semester.
Winter semester, or you mean fall?
No, like spring semester.
Oh, spring semester. First day.
Were you here yet?
I was here for the big snowstorm.
Okay,
that was my first year here.
Okay, well the night before, me and Sarah went to Hy-Vee because we were like, we have no food at the house and we're not going to be able to get out of the house tomorrow. So we went to Hy-Vee, and I went in my comfy.
Okay.
As one should.
Yes.
And we walk, and Sarah goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go put mine on right before we leave." And we walk in, and there are like 3 people in Hy-Vee total. And they walk past us. They go, "That's so smart. I never thought of that. It's basically just a hoodie."
Basically.
Is that the Shark Tank product?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen those. I heard those are actually awesome.
They're great.
They're amazing.
Oh, you have one too?
Yes. I asked that because I stare at it's folded up in my closet right now, and I'm still debating whether or not to is it cold enough
Bring it
to
out.
bring it out.
It is.
It is?
Especially in the basement.
Yeah. Today might be the day that I break that out.
The only thing is, if you put that on, you're not getting any work done.
That was another thing too, debating, because that class is canceled tomorrow. Does that really mean I have to do homework today?
Do you want to do homework on days that you have a double?
That is a good point.
So yes, you still do homework today.
Yeah.
I hate to
That'd
break
be
it
the
to you.
smart thing to do.
Are you going to end up doing that?
We'll see.
Yeah, you look really bummed when she asked you that question. You're like, yeah, that's like your smile went away immediately, and then you're like, well, maybe
Well,
we'll see.
She can take a nap first.
I could.
Or after. Or both.
Or both. A nap sandwich.
Okay. When you're saying something's a sandwich, I feel like that'd be called a homework sandwich, because when you're talking about a sandwich, you name what's in the middle. You don't name the bread.
That's true.
True. Okay. Or yeah, no, that's right. But then if I say homework sandwich, you don't know that I'm also taking naps in between, or like before and after.
That is a good point too.
Like, what would be the standard bread in this situation?
I have no idea. Practice?
So anytime I describe a sandwich, just assume that it's swimming before and after.
Yeah, so only say that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
I need red yarn and connecting pictures to put this together. This analogy is getting off the track.
She was saying, I said, okay, when you're naming a sandwich.
Yeah, it's not a bread sandwich.
Yeah,
it's a turkey sandwich.
It's a turkey sandwich.
I'm with you there.
Okay, but she's saying when you're using it as an analogy and you say something, but you're saying it as like it's in the middle, how do people know what's considered the bread in the analogy?
Like, what is the standard bread?
I don't know if there's a good way. I think you just need a better analogy. Maybe, unless you're really in love with the bread, the sandwich analogy. Because it's just assumed it's bread. That's why you just called it a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to use an analogy for it, you can't assume what you're sandwiching, because it can be anything if you're using an analogy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is getting tricky.
My brain hurts.
Make sure you download the podcast and you can catch us talking about sandwich analogies, how all that works. I do want to ask, okay, so you got a lazy day. What does your lazy day look like?
I don't really.
Is it a lazy day in the middle of the school year or a lazy day during the summer?
Like you got gifted a day, your homework, it can be anytime. Your homework's done, your practice got canceled, classes got canceled, something happened. You don't have to do anything.
I will not get out of bed unless to go to the bathroom, and I will if my DoorDash gets there.
Oh, so you DoorDash too.
I will
You're
DoorDash.
not even leaving for
I will not leave my house.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Speaking of this is a random story that happened like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And I forgot to tell you
do I
about this.
do I think I know what you're talking about?
The Wingstop guy at 11 a.m. banging on the door. I kid you not. He rang the doorbell.
He called me and I was napping.
He rang the doorbell the first time, and like usually like I just assume because in our neighborhood and also where our door is, like, oh, it might be a solicitor. Like I'll just leave him be. It'll be fine. Rings the doorbell. And granted, I'm also napping too in my basement. And I hear the doorbell ring. I'm like, oh, hear it again. I'm like, what is happening? And then I hear him banging on the door.
I literally said in the direct instructions, leave it on the front doorstep, please.
I don't know. But then he started banging on the window.
Whoa.
And like knocking on the window. And I was like, excuse you. So I get up, I walk upstairs, and granted, I'm like in my pajamas, my hair's all crazy, and I just open the door straight face, and I'm like, hello. And he shoves the food at me, and he goes, are you Reagan? And I go, yeah. And he goes, here's your order. And then before I even get a chance to like grab it, I grab it, and next thing I know, he's like running away. And I was like, what?
No, I walked downstairs like I don't know how much longer. But I realized that I have a missed call from him. And I was like, that's weird. I never get a missed call from DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sitting in my living room. And I was like, did he just like walk into my house?
No, that was me. I put it there. And I was like, I'm going to assume she'll wake up at some point.
I didn't hear any of that.
What? It was so loud.
I didn't hear any of that. Oh, man.
Is that your worst food delivery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it made it worse too because like I was right when I was falling asleep from my nap as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But like I was just like, man.
I had one where we ordered pizza, and this is probably like a year ago, and we used to have like a villa, so we take the dogs out, you pick up the poop or whatever, and we had like a little mini trash can to keep it in so it didn't just like stink sitting there. And the guy put the pizza box on top of the poop trash can.
What?
I was like, what are you doing? So I just got a refund because I took a picture. I'm like, I'm not going to eat pizza that's been sitting on the poo trash can. I was so mad. So I got my money back, but I didn't ever order from it again for delivery. I was so mad.
Where was it from?
Let's see.
Was it a local shop or just like a Domino's?
I'm trying to think if they sponsor us.
Oh.
No, I don't think they do. It was Toppers. Toppers is usually really good though. Like I love Toppers pizza.
I've been there once.
I've never been there.
It's good. They put tater tots on their pizza. That is an option.
And that is what Madison will automatically go for because Madison loves tater tots. And she was talking about this yesterday when we were at Hy-Vee because upperclassmen with the recruit had to go to Hy-Vee for breakfast. And Madison just goes, I'm so mad they got rid of their tater tots. It's now home style potatoes. Why'd they get rid of their tater tots? That's so rude.
This is a passion of yours.
Yes, it is. Like for our buddy gifts, the first one we had to get each other snacks. My buddy got me a bag of frozen tater tots, and it's in my freezer.
I do love tater tots though.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your number one potato fry?
Potato form, yes.
Yeah.
100%.
What about you?
Yep.
Scalloped.
Oh.
That's fancy.
I don't know. They taste good. My go-to would just be like a French fry.
Yeah.
But like my favorite is scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped like with the sauce and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or mashed. I'm not picky. I love potatoes in all forms.
But scalloped is the way to go.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I am out on the cheesy potatoes. I don't like those. Like the potato balls that are just covered in cheese. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like
that? No,
that?
I hate that. It's just like it's just
Is-
cheese and potato. I don't.
So it's more so the cheese or more so the shape of the potato?
It's both the texture and the cheese. Like I don't want to just taste cheese and potato. Doesn't sound very good.
What about mashed potatoes with cheese?
No, I think just cheese needs to stay away from my potatoes.
What? So
What about like cheese fries?
Yeah. Cheesy tater tots?
Yeah, I don't like the loaded fries really.
Even like, so are you talking like
A baked potato
nacho
is an
cheese?
exception. Yeah, like nacho cheese. Like that stuff, I just keep it away from my potatoes.
Okay, that makes sense. I can agree with that. But like shredded cheese.
Yeah, like a baked potato, that's perfect. Like that's an exception. Like you get a baked potato, then like yeah, some cheese is fine on that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we got to go to another break
Oh.
here. We're still good, though. We're right on time, actually. This is the Deep End. I'm Harrison Arns running the board. We got the host, Reagan Hinsey, and Madison Ronquillo here with us as well. We got one more segment. We're going all the way up until 12 o'clock until we're joined by Haas for The Breeze. So stay tuned in. We'll be back right after this break.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Back to the Deep End with Reagan and Madison on
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You've served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Those honored this year for the impact they've made on their communities are David Hogsett of Lamar, Ray Lynn Trevere of Norfolk, Rhonda McClellan of Lincoln, Zoe Ballard of Lincoln, North Platte Buffalo Bill Kiwanis in North Platte, Fusion Medical Staffing in Omaha, Balsaman Enterprises in Grand Island, Chris Peterson of Lincoln, Dodge County Amateur Radio Emergency Services in Fremont, and Henry Potter of Willow Island. Serve Nebraska thanks all nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping us celebrate volunteerism. To learn more about the Step Forward Awards and this year's honorees, visit serve.nebraska.gov. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
What happens when students come to school every day on time and ready to learn? They improve academically, become more responsible, manage their time well, and learn the value of education. Whether your child is starting preschool or preparing to graduate, family support and a great attitude towards education is important. Help your child come to school every day ready to learn. Make this the best school year yet.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Emmettith and Nicholas. Congratulations on getting your diploma. You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Do you remember your favorite teacher? I sure do. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Teachers push students to do their best and help kids when they struggle. They make their classrooms welcoming and safe for all students. They create engaging lessons that help students access complex concepts and make connections. Support our public school teachers and students. Help make this the best school year yet.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You've served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to the deep end with Reagan and Madison on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the deep end. I am Reagan Hinsey here, or I am Harrison.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yeah, sometimes you're just reading the names off the prompt. And then I'm Harrison Arns, actually. I'm not a woman. I am a man. That is Reagan Hinsey across the table. And then Madison Ronquillo, who almost just bailed on the last segment of the show.
What just happened to the
I have
mic?
cheesy fingers right now. This mic came out.
Here, let me turn your mic off. Now go for it. Put it back on there.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, it's fixed.
You don't know where the bathroom's at, huh?
No.
That's surprising. You've never used the bathroom once
No.
since being here?
Nope.
I use the bathroom every time we get here.
What? Yeah, I don't know. It just made me realize. I assumed one of the doors back there was the bathroom. Turns out it's not.
No, it's the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we learn something new every day.
So those are the exciting conversations over the break.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys got coming up this week? Anything that you guys are obviously building up for, working up to in regards to swimming and diving?
We have a meet on Saturday.
Kansas.
Isn't Kansas normally pretty good? I want to.
Their swimming's usually pretty good.
Yeah, I want to say for some reason I feel like they have like not elite, but pretty good talent over there for their swimming.
They just have a hatred for us.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They just don't like us.
Yeah, and they're. I don't know. I've never swam at their pool, but okay, I'm all for cheering and I'm all for throwing the Go Big Reds, but there's a certain point where it gets obnoxious, and I'm like, hey man, let's just take a chill pill. Let's just chill
there's
out.
some fire in this one.
They got some fire, but then it's only more so annoying when you can't back it up with swimming, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Pablo was saying it was going to be a tough competition in terms of they'll be right with us in our swimming. So, it'll be good. It'll be competitive. So yeah.
How's it gone in years past? What's kind of the win-loss ratio going up against those guys?
I have no idea. But last time I think it was like a 2-point difference.
Really? So it has been pretty close.
Last year we creamed them.
The year before, or my freshman year when we had a meet there. The last time we had a meet at Kansas.
Oh,
it was
okay.
a 2-point difference.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
This is the first time you're going to be in Kansas pool, or have you been there before?
I've been there before, but that's when my hand was broken. So I was not competing. So this will be my first time competing at Kansas.
Oh, okay. It's first time for both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a pretty nice pool, though, I want to say. Or no?
Eh.
No?
It's about the exact same as ours.
Oh, really? Okay.
10 lanes kind of thing?
No. It's it might be 6. It might be 8. There's not 10. The diving well's attached to the swimming pool. Yeah, their diving wells are almost exactly like ours. 1 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter.
But it's not their own little
No.
pool. It's attached.
So I'm sorry for the warm down situation.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
okay.
see if I can find it.
Okay.
Yeah, and before we get going here, as we're getting up to our last break, what are some of the? So it's going to be pretty close. What are the keys to victory? Do you think going up to Kansas in that pool? What are you guys going to have to do to pull that one out?
I think it's going to be more so like because it won't be ideal conditions and because we'll be coming straight off the bus and traveling, that how well we stick to our routine and how well we make sure that we warm up, cool down in between every single event will be the big difference, because it's easy to have like a good start to a meet because you did have that big long warm up.
6 lanes.
Oh, 6 lanes. Okay.
It's only 6 lanes?
It's only 6 lanes.
What's our
But it's long course. They have a long course pool? What? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Ours is 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty small.
Mhm.
Not what I expected. For some reason I had in my head that they had this immaculate pool.
No.
No.
I guess that's more didn't you say Minnesota's was super nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Minnesota.
thinking of.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, this was the Deep End. I am Harrison Arns, not Reagan Hinsey. Reagan Hinsey is across the table, along with Madison Ronquillo as well. Appreciate you guys listening. We have The Breeze with Haas coming up next, so definitely stay tuned in for that. But have a great rest of your Sunday, and then go enjoy some NFL or whatever you like to watch on Sundays. Appreciate you guys listening.